fantastic. Well, what a massive jump from Toniutti to get his hands on that and then fire it out to Boyer.
Again, a lot of setters would have been happy to get one hand on that. He made himself put two hands on it, and he's made a perfect set. Boyer could not have missed that.
It's a net touch, and it's by Wallace. Volunteers have gone on to sort that out. Quality from Bruno and from Engapeth. And the rally is still going. Lucas and Maurizio didn't know where the ball had gone. It's France who take the point. It's a mega rally. And it all started with that delightful set from Bruno. Matched by Engapeth with his pickup and finished off by Boyer.
The difference really is French get the rebound play, goes straight into the net. Engapeth is actually setting that ball. He's not just trying to keep it alive. Gives them a high ball chance to defend on the next one, and then they can speed it up on their side of the net. And sometimes you can just win the point.
Nice ball from Tales. Bruno over on two. Engapeth really unhappy with that because he was keying in on Bruno. That was his responsibility, and Bruno's just got the better of him.
Engapeth will be looking at that as a mano-a-mano battle against Bruno. That's now 1-1.
Oh, goodness me, what a shot for Maurizio. Perhaps helped by the fact it was Toniutti was trying to go over, but what an angle.
I don't want to labour the point, but that's the advantage of sitting so close to the net.
And that changes. So if you are going to set that close to the net, you're, as a blocking team, as that one has gone Brazil's way, Wallace has just shut down Engapeth. That's a great block. But if you've got a blocking assignment, cross-court or line, once the ball gets close like that, that goes out the window, doesn't it? You just want to get your hands on that ball as quickly as you can.
Well, when the ball's close to the net, it really stops the block from being at its strongest point. And the strongest point is when it's extended over the net. The block has to be reaching up. It's really hard for the blockers to actually touch that ball. It's not impossible, as we saw on the previous rally, Wallace blocking Engapeth. But now we see a nice little conversation through the net to get everybody fired up.
Well, Engapeth had been shut down, and then he's gone straight past Wallace, and then continues to stare at him through the net and say, okay, we're good, we're one apiece. Lots of individual battles between players going on, both sides of the net, and into the second technical timeout. France leading by 2.
In the first set, it was Brazil who had the 4-point lead to the first technical that they could hold all the way through. In this set, it was France who had a 2-point lead really early on. Brazil haven't been able to make any inroads in that just yet. I wonder if the set will progress the same as the first set. With both teams playing so well, the opportunities for those break points are few and far between.
Bruno finding Lucas. He seems to be able to do that just about from anywhere, any time when he wants to.
It's the advantage of knowing each other well. They're the same age. They've been playing together since they were 14 or 15. They would have made their play thousands and thousands of times in the past.
And not only played alongside each other nationally, but also domestically. Went to Italy together and played. That's a great swing from Engapeth.
That was the one that he was angry for missing in the first set.
He made sure that that one was in. Excellent blocking from France. Lucas Lowe with nowhere to go.
Yeah, they read that pretty well, but he also waited a little bit, and that extra time that he waited gave Boyer the chance to get to that strong blocking position.
A little bit of luck for Brazil. And still it's in play, it's not hit the floor, no challenge coming mid-rally. It's Brazil who take the point now. Tilly is going to try and challenge, but as you just said, it is too late. You needed to have challenged that in rally.
They have to, in the FIVB rules, they have to challenge that as soon as the action happens.
So that's the challenge requested, but they're not allowed. As it wasn't the last action, as we just said, it's not something that Tilly can challenge. He needed to have challenged it the minute he saw, as he felt the ball hitting the floor. Brazil it is to take the point. Lucas back to the serving line. Oh, great swing, Engapeth. Ooh, you'll have to be a little bit careful. Oh, and it's all kicking off now. It's been brewing up for this.
I'm not quite sure who was talking to who exactly, in the beginning at least. But it was another fantastic set by Tonyuti. He got two hands on that fast ball and set it back instead of just getting something for the first tempo.
The referee calling the captains over, telling them to calm down. Engapeth with a very good serve. Oh, great pickup from Tonyuti. Oh, goodness me, how did Engapeth get that point?
It's a great example of there's more ways to score than to spike. The set was way too far in front. He had no chance to spike it. But by going up for tip, the block went high. He only had to push it close to the net.
Engapeth gets ready to rip another jump serve. Well, the net feeling the full force of it. And Brazil's
he's certainly fired up right now.
It's just interesting, wasn't it? Good friends off the court, but certainly no love lost on the court when Bruno and Engapeth squared up earlier on. Now Wallace with the serve for Brazil. He's thrown that a long way in. He's got it in play, and he's got the overpass. Unfortunately, though, he's hit the antenna with his spike.
It's the first breakpoint chance Brazil have created for a long time. They'd be pretty disappointed that they couldn't score that. That might be the set gone just there.
Well, Brazil have called for a challenge. Maybe they feel that the ball... Well, it seems the most strange thing, Brazil calling, they're checking to see whether it did hit the antenna. Well, it nearly broke the antenna. So quite clearly did hit it, quite clearly is a fault.
We call that one in the business a timeout challenge. Although Brazil do have one timeout left.
Indeed, Leroux with that serve, and it's Souza who puts the ball on the floor. Souza who's come in for Isaac. Douglas also on court now for Brazil. Lots of changes going on. William also in, Evandro also in. You get the feeling, one or two things, either Dalzotto's given this setup, or he really believes that these changes are going to make a difference. Lovely put away. Souza jumping in the middle, one-on-one outside. France take the point.
In the case of the double sub for Brazil, it's something that they've done for many years now. They do it without fail every set.
Oh, that's a great swing. Souza with his first meaningful swing at the net, hammering this one down.
Yeah, the set is pushed past the...